Once upon a time there was a young boy named Timmy who lived in a small town. Timmy was an imaginative boy who loved reading science fiction stories and dreaming up adventures about traveling through space and meeting aliens from other planets. One day, while walking home from school, Timmy noticed something strange in the empty lot behind the neighborhood park. A large, shiny metal object was half buried in the dirt. Timmy looked around to see if anyone was watching, then snuck over to investigate. As he got closer, he saw that it was some kind of spacecraft. There was a door on the side, and through the window Timmy could see flashing lights and control panels covered in colorful buttons. Timmy tried to open the door, but it was locked tight. He knocked and called out, but there was no answer. Timmy pressed his face against the window, trying to see further inside. Suddenly a pair of big, glowing green eyes appeared at the window. Timmy leapt back, terrified. The eyes blinked and darted around, then disappeared back into the shadows of the ship. Timmy stood frozen, his heart pounding. What was inside that ship? He wanted to run away as fast as he could, but his curiosity rooted him to the spot. After a few minutes, the door of the ship began to rumble and slide open. Timmy braced himself, expecting a scary alien creature to emerge. Instead, a small robot rolled out and stopped in front of Timmy. It had a round metal body on two treads, with lights and antennas on top. The robot beeped and clicked as it rotated its lenses, seeming to study Timmy. Timmy murmured, "Hello." The robot beeped excitedly in response. Then it spun in a circle and took off, rolling swiftly out of the empty lot. It stopped at the edge of the park and turned back, beeping urgently as if telling Timmy to follow it. Timmy chased after the robot, which led him through the neighborhood streets and into the woods behind Timmy's house. They arrived in a small clearing surrounded by trees and bushes. Waiting there was a creature Timmy had never seen before. It was about his height, with blue fur, 6 legs, 2 antennae on its head, and huge sparkling purple eyes. Timmy froze, staring in awe. An alien. A real alien. The alien made a series of chirping and beeping sounds, seeming to communicate with the robot. Then it turned to look straight at Timmy. Timmy wanted to run, but his feet felt glued in place. The alien approached slowly and extended one of its hands, which had only 3 spindly fingers. Timmy reached out his own shaking hand and squeezed one of the alien's fingers. The alien's eyes crinkled up and it made a warbling sound. Could it be laughter? Suddenly, Timmy didn't feel scared anymore. He giggled too. "I guess you want to be friends," said Timmy. The alien cocked its head, then nodded excitedly. It beeped at the robot, which began projecting a holographic translation above its body. The alien's beeps turned into words that Timmy could understand. "We have traveled long and far through many light years to reach your planet. My name is Zigger. I am what you would call an alien, from the planet of Centauri Prime. This is my service robot, Zeep. We crashed here by accident. Please, will you help me contact my people?" Timmy's mouth hung open. This was unbelievable. "Of course I'll help you," said Timmy. "But we'll have to be super careful. Not everyone here reacts well to aliens." Zigger nodded gravely. "Then I am at your mercy. What is your name, new friend?" "I'm Timmy. And I can't believe I'm actually talking to a real alien." Timmy brought Zigger home and hid him in his closet. He knew his parents would never believe an alien had crashed in their backyard. Over the next few days, Timmy brought Zigger food and water and asked him lots of questions about outer space. Zigger taught Timmy about Centauri Prime and described what it was like traveling at warp speed. Timmy even got to peek inside Zigger's ship, full of control panels and technology beyond anything on Earth. At night, they would sneak outside and Zigger would point out the stars and planets he had visited. He showed Timmy the blue pinprick of light that was Centauri Prime's sun, so very far away. Timmy came up with a plan to help Zigger contact his home planet. He gathered old phones, radios, and other electronics from around the neighborhood. He and Zigger worked late into each night carefully assembling the makeshift communication device. Finally, it was ready. They snuck out to the crashed ship one night, arms full of wires and gadgets. Zigger hooked it up to his ship's systems. The whole thing sparked and sputtered, making Timmy jump back. Then, a clear signal came through. On the ship screens, Timmy could see a group of aliens just like Zigger. They were waving and beeping excitedly. The call lasted only a few minutes before the connection died, but it was long enough. Zigger's people knew where he was and could come rescue him. Over the next few nights, Timmy kept watch for any sign of an incoming ship. Then, one night, Timmy spotted a glowing shape descending from the sky. He ran to get Zigger. By the time they made it to the backyard, an enormous alien spaceship was waiting there, lights blazing. A door slid open and out came two aliens just like Zigger, followed by a group of smaller ones, alien children. They must be Zigger's family. The young aliens tackled Zigger in a hug. One of the adult aliens came over to Timmy and bowed solemnly. "Thank you, new friend," it said through the robot translator. "You have returned my mate to me and my children. We are forever in your debt." Timmy smiled but felt tears in his eyes. He was going to miss Zigger. The two friends embraced. Then Zigger joined his family and they all waved goodbye as the ship door closed. The engines fired up, blasting Timmy's hair back. He watched, bursting with pride and sadness, as the ship rose into the sky and shot away into the stars. Timmy gazed up at the night sky. He knew Zigger was out there somewhere among the stars, back with his family but surely telling them amazing stories about the boy he met on Earth. Timmy's life would never be the same. He had made first contact with a real, friendly alien and helped him get back home. Maybe one day they would meet again. Until then, Timmy would keep looking up at the cosmos and dreaming of the infinite adventures waiting out there.